Welcome, everybody. Jim Naples here, back for another night of Youngstown football. We've got East versus Bedford. We're about 15 minutes away from kickoff. Beautiful night here on the north side of Youngstown, Ohio at the Rayen Stadium. So if you're not out here, come on out and join us for a great night of football. So coming in, Bedford comes from the Cleveland area. They're 3-5, facing a 5-3 East team. It's going to be a good matchup tonight. Let's see if East can jump out and get a lead on this team here quickly. This team, Bedford, they played one of the common opponents that they do have with East is Shaw. As you know, Shaw got pretty handled by East when they came here. And then, of course, Bedford played Shaw as well, and they lost to Shaw, I believe it was 17-14. So it's going to be an interesting game tonight to see what Bedford brings coming in from out of town from the Cleveland area here on senior night at Rayen Stadium for the East Golden Bears. So we're looking forward to it. It's going to be a beautiful night of football, beautiful weather, and we're excited to get this game kicked off here. Like I said, we got about 13 minutes until we start, so it's going to be a fun night. We've got, just give a quick shout out to our broadcasting crew. We've got students from the Chaufin Broadcasting and Chaufin Virtual Media Productions here working this show. So it's going to, like I said, it's going to be a fun night, and we thank those students for coming out and helping us out to do that. And we got, of course, Mr. Gregory, virtual media instructor. He's behind the boards directing. So here's our East starting lineup. It's going to be a fun night tonight. Like I said, East, they like to run the ball. They do throw the ball a little bit, but they've got a dangerous running attack. And it's going to be interesting to see if Bedford can stop them. Big players to look out for tonight. We want to look out Michael West for East. And Keelan Warren, of course. Both offensively and defensively, but we're gonna kick off East senior night here tonight, and so let's check that out.
It's our senior night for our East Golden Bears. Let's give them a round of applause. First off, we're going to start with Miss Aaliyah Donlow. She is being escorted by Mom, Tamara Donlow, and Dad, Denzel Skinner. She will be attending YSU after graduation. Her plans is to study criminal justice and enter the U.S. Navy. Aaliyah's favorite thing about playing sports for East was meeting new people, becoming sisters with the girls and the coaches, always being there for us. No matter what, I love and appreciate all her coaches. Her advice to underclassmen: don't be scared to try new things. Speak up for yourself and enjoy it. Time goes fast. Miss Aaliyah Donlow. Next, we have Miss Gianna Green. She is being escorted by Marilyn Green, grandma, and sister. She is undecided what she's going to do after graduation, but she does plan to enter YSU. Gianna's favorite thing about playing sports for East was making the cheer sisters and bands she made, building great relationships with her coaches, and actually getting the high school cheer experience she was looking for. Enjoy every moment and memory with everyone. Her advice to underclassmen: take everything slow, enjoy it, because it will go by fast. Then you think, I will always be a leader and never a follower. Always put yourself first before anything. Miss Gianna Green. Next, we have Sasha Jackson. She is being escorted by mom, Michelle Ortiz, and dad, Kenneth Jackson. She will be attending YSU and enlisting in the Army. She plans to study and enter the criminal justice field for forensic science. Sasha's favorite thing about playing sports for East was the memory she made cheering for East. It taught me a lot about teamwork, dedication, and how to push myself. Most importantly was building new bonds, and learning new things. Also having friends who I can always call sisters. She likes to thank her coaches. She loves y'all, and thank you for always being there for her. Her advice to underclassmen: enjoy every moment because it goes by fast, work hard, stay positive, and don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone. Never let anyone bring you down. Love yourself. Miss Sasha Jackson. Next up, we have Derek Hayes. He is being escorted by dad, Michael Hayes, mom, Brittany Hayes, and brother, Braden. Derek will be attending YSU after graduation, and he plans to enter the exercise science field. Derek's favorite thing about playing sports for East was building a brotherhood with my team, enjoying and celebrating the wins, and learning the game, being able to apply those lessons as life lessons. His advice to underclassmen: stay focused, stay in your lane, and be nice and kind to everyone because you never know what friends can make. Derek Hayes. Next up, we have Kayvon Johnson. He is being escorted by dad, William Johnson, friends Brian Smith, and Lidi Cuevas. He will be attending the Ohio State University after graduation. He plans to enter psychology and join the United States Marine Corps. Kayvon's favorite thing about playing for East: traveling to all the games, building bonds with his teammates. He knows no matter how far they are, their bonds will always remain the same. His advice to the underclassmen: to use your time wisely, and you can never get back those seconds you wasted. Mr. Kayvon Johnson. Next up, we have Ashlyn Nieves. She is being escorted by her mother, Ellie Nieves, his grandmother, Maria, his uncle, Martin, and his stepfather, Juan. Ashlyn will be attending YSU, and he plans to major in business marketing. His favorite thing about playing sports for East was the bus rides, the friendships he made, and most of the celebrations after the games with his teammates. His advice to underclassmen: work hard, don't let anyone stop you from being great, do not fall into the wrong crowd, and stay on the right path. Mr. Ashlyn Nieves. Next, we have Deshaun Dawson. He is being escorted by dad, Webb Dawson, and mom, Daniela Stewart. He will be attending a trade school after graduation, and he plans to study pipe fitter's apprenticeship. Deshaun's favorite thing about playing sports for East was the wins they worked hard for and the fun they had while doing it. He also enjoyed playing with his classmates. His advice to the underclassmen: be coachable and show up on time. Be humble and always be disciplined. Deshaun Dawson. Next up, we got Mr. Jameer Blair. He is being escorted by his mom, Shayla Blair, dad, Robert Davis, and brother, Anthony Jackson. He will be attending YSU, and he plans to study business and criminal justice. His favorite thing about playing sports for East was spending time with his teammates and winning. Everyone thought we would lose, every game that people thought we would lose. His advice to underclassmen: listen to your coaches and follow your dreams. Mr. Jameer Blair. Next, we have Mark Butler. He is being escorted by Dominique West, his brothers and sisters. He is undecided what his plans for after graduation, but he wants to enter the Army Reserve. Mark's favorite thing about playing sports for East: the brotherhood, the ups and downs, and the bonds he made since the 8th grade. Win or lose or draw, he loved y'all boys. His advice to underclassmen: choose your dreams, stay consistent, and never give up. Mr. Mark Butler. Next, we have Marcus Merchant. He is being escorted by Mom Annette.
We're getting ready here. East is about to come out of the tunnel, and we're about to get the national anthem, and we're going to kick this game off.
Let's get ready to
All right.
the East Side Golden Bears.
And here they come. East Golden Bears ready to kick off this game tonight. They look like they're definitely ready and well prepared.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to tonight's football game between East High School versus Bedford High School.
It's going to be a fun game tonight. Let's see if East can jump out on this Bedford team and get a quick lead and take command of this game and run the ball like they do.
Scholastic contest with athletes and athletics are extension of the classroom. That lessons are best
We're
learned
just about 2 minutes away from kickoff here.
is shown to all. We ask that you enjoy tonight's
Looking for a big game today from Tyrese Davis, of course, as well as quarterback Jaden Irvin. Keelan Warren, definitely looking for some plays from him today as well. Tyree Humphrey, another player that we're going to be watching for tonight. It's going to be a fun game here. This will be our final broadcast of the season for Youngstown City football. We will be taking part next week. Will be the East Cheney game, which will be WKBN's game of the week. However, we will be here. We just won't be live on a broadcast. We're going to be doing some a pregame show, a postgame show, and a halftime show here from the stadium that is separate from WKBN. So we look forward to bringing that to you here in the future. So we'll be doing that. And now we are going to have our national anthem. All right. After the anthem here, warm-up clock has hit double zeros. Color guard's going to come off the field, and we're going to get ready for kickoff. Shout out to the color guard there.
Unable to get the East lineup, or the Bedford lineup, we could not get it in time to put on screen.
All right. Not quite sure who's getting the ball first here. We'll find out here in a second as the officials call the players to get this game going. All right, so our officials tonight, on the chain crew, we have Luther Bell. Umpire is Charles Colucci. Back judge is Jay Diaz. Chain crew is Charles Hanai. Linesman 1 is James Educiani. Referee is Raymond Macara. And David Ortiz is on the crew chain as well. And Anthony Scarote is the other line judge. Those are our officials for tonight's game. We're looking for a great game tonight. Like I said, beautiful weather here on the north side of Youngstown at the Rayen Stadium. Make sure you come out next weekend. Now, next weekend's game is going to be on Saturday on noon. That's going to be the Cheney East game. So you're going to want to make sure you guys come out for that. That's going to be the final game for Cheney and East High School because, as you know, the following year, the schools will combine and become the Youngstown Defenders. So we're encouraging all former Youngstown City Schools alumni, doesn't matter what school you went to in the city of Youngstown, come on out for that game next week. We'll even bring you on to our pregame show and interview you, and you can talk about, the glory days of Youngstown City football. But please come out and show up next week. That's going to be at noon on Saturday. It's not going to be a Friday night game. It's going to be a Saturday game at noon, East Cheney, here at the Rayen Stadium on the north side of Youngstown. So definitely want to be there. You don't want to miss that game. All right, so East is going to kick off. Bedford to receive. Back deep for Bedford. We have number 6, Kenston Staten, 6'1", 170-pound wide receiver. And I believe that is number 3, Kevin Woodgett, the third, senior. 5'10", 170 is also back to return this kick. Irving kicks it. Staten's going to take it out to about the 20. See where they're going to mark him down. They're going to mark him down at the 30-yard line. So Bedford will be 1st and 10 from their own 30-yard line. Quarterback is number 17, Patrick Blevins. Number 9, Cam Henderson in the backfield behind him. They run out of the pistol. 2 wide receivers that are white, 1 left. They're going to hand it on the end around to number 1, Jalen Gregory. And Gregory's going to run for about 11 yards on that play. It's going to be a first down for Bedford at the 41-yard line. So we look at the replay here. They pitch it to him on the end around. That's going to actually be considered a pass because it was forward. So that pass to Gregory goes for 11 yards. Before he's taken down at the 41 there. By Keelan Warren. Bedford back with the play here. They're going to send a man in motion. And they're going to hand it up the middle. Cam Henderson on the carry. He goes off the right side. Going to give him a gain of a yard on the play. So it'll be 2nd and 9 from the 42-yard line. Blevins in the pistol. Henderson behind him. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Man on the left goes in motion. He's going to pitch it to him. And that is Rayshawn Duncan, number 2 on the carry, on the end around there. And he's going to get stopped after a gain of 1 yard. Let's look at the replay here. So he comes in motion. They pitch it to him on that belly motion. And he comes off the right side. And he gets nailed right at the line of scrimmage. And again, we're going to call his name all night tonight. You're going to hear it all night. Keelan Warren and Zawan Perkins on that stop. Blevins in the gun. Man in motion. He's going to drop back to throw. He's going to throw one deep. And just out of the reach of his wide receiver. Khalil Mason and Tyrese Davis on the coverage. Pass was intended there for Kevin Woodgett. So that's going to bring up 4th and 8. Woodgett's on the punt. Michael West back deep for East on the return, standing at about his 20-yard line. And here's the kick. High kick. He's going to field it about the 23. He's going to bring it off to the left-hand side, and he's going to get spun down. We're going to mark him down around the 30-yard line. So East is going to start at their own 30. Both teams start their first drive from their own 30-yard line. All right, East gets ready. Irvin in the gun. Pollard to his left. Going to take it, and he's going to hand it to Pollard, and then we're going to stop the play, and we got flags down. Laundry on the field. And it's going to be a false start on East. So that's going to set him back 5 yards to the 25. So now it's going to be 1st and 15. All right, Irvin in the gun. Pollard to his left. He takes it, and he's going to draw up the middle. And he's going to get about 6 on the carry. So he's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage +1. So Irvin takes this. You can see him up the middle. He's got good blocking. There's a wide hole. He made a couple defenders miss, which allowed him to get past the original line of scrimmage and get back that 5-yard penalty plus another yard. So it's going to be 2nd and 9 now from the 31. Irvin in the gun, sidecar left, 3 wide receivers top of the screen, 1 at the bottom. That's Davis at the bottom of the screen. He's going to throw, quick hit screen, and he's going to get dropped in about the 25-yard line. So they're going to lose 6 yards on that play. Michael West with the catch there, getting tripped up by the Bedford defender. Nowhere for him to go. So you're going to lose 6 on the play. That's going to take him back to the 25-yard line. So it's going to put him at 3rd and 15 here. 8:20 to go here in the first quarter on East's first possession of the game. All right, Irvin in the gun, sidecar left. 2 to the top, 2 to the bottom. He's going to drop back to throw. He's going to scramble off to his left. He's going to run, and he's going to get brought down at the original line of scrimmage, the 30-yard line. So it's going to make it 4th down and 10 here. And looks like we've got an injured player. We do. We have an injured East player down on the field here. Number 71, that's Jameer Blair. 6'3", 280-pound senior. Hopefully he's okay. Jameer Blair. So while they tend to him on the field, both teams, first possession, Bedford was able to get a nice play on their first play, but then couldn't do anything after that. And then they punted to East, and East unable to do anything with their first possession. Looks like they're going to punt here. Oh, that's good. This young man's up. Hopefully it was just a leg cramp, and he's okay. That's what it looks like. All right, back deep for Bedford to return. Kenston Staten. Also, number 3, Kevin Woodgett III. Don't know what happened there with that punt. But it's only a, let's see where they mark it down at here. They're going to mark it at the 48-yard line, so it was only an 18-yard punt. All right, and here comes Bedford back for their second possession. And they've got great field position starting off here at the East 48-yard line. Blevins getting a call from the sideline. Cam Henderson behind him in the pistol formation. Wing on each side, wide receiver to each side. He's going to take it. He's going to drop back. He's going to throw. He's throwing the fade. And that pass is going to sail out of bounds over the receiver's head. Receiver's looking for a call there, but not going to get a call on a pass that's not even catchable. The refs are not going to throw the laundry for that. So incompletion on the first down, so it's going to make it 2nd and 10 here for Bedford. Blevins in the pistol. Receiver to each side, wing to each side. Henderson behind him in the pistol. They're going to motion, and he's going to hand it off to Henderson up the middle. And Henderson's going to pick up maybe 3 yards, give him 3 to the 45. So it's going to be 3rd down and 7.
Tackled by a host of Golden Bears. Brings up 3rd down.
Bedford seems to be running a very simplistic offense. A lot of belly runs and handoffs up the middle. And the couple passes that they have thrown today have been fade routes down the sideline. So they haven't gotten real creative on offense yet. Let's see if they can make some changes to sustain their drive. They got that belly motion again, and he's going to pitch it to the belly guy, and he's got a little bit of room, and oh my goodness, he is gone. Broke through the defenders, number 2, Rayshawn Duncan, on that belly toss. Just took it all the way home, 45-yard touchdown run. And Bedford has jumped on top of East 6-0 here in the first quarter. He went right around off that belly toss, and there was, I think, one defender got a hand on him, and that was it. He was gone. Nobody else touched him. If you're East, that's not the way you want to be starting off this first half. Going to need to make some adjustments on defense and see if they can maybe have somebody follow that guy when he runs that belly motion. And we got a flag down. Got a false start. And that's going to be declined, and that kick is no good. So Bedford able to get into the end zone, but unable to add the extra point. So the score is 6-0. Bedford over East with 6:37 to go here in the first quarter. All right, East gets ready to return this kickoff. Kicking for Bedford. Kicking for Bedford is number 39, and we do not have him on our list. So I can't tell you his name. Tyrese Davis with the, and he's broken a couple tackles, and he breaks another tackle. They cannot bring him down. And he's going to take it out to about the 40-yard line. Tyrese Davis with a beautiful return. Let's look at this again. So he takes it at about the 26, or at the 16, excuse me. Brings it off left, then cuts it back right, splits 2 defenders, makes 2 men miss, breaks a couple arm tackles, nice stiff arm there, and they try to bring him down, and they can't. He just tosses those 2 defenders off of him and cuts it back, and eventually gets broken down by a group of defenders at the 40-yard line. They'll mark him at the 39. So this is where East will start their second possession at the 39-yard line. Irvin's going to take and hand it off up the middle. And that's going to be number 3, Antoine Williams. And he gets gang tackled at about the 40. See where they mark him. They're going to mark him at the 43-yard line. So it'll be 2nd and 7 from the East 43. Irvin in the pistol. Takes a snap, hands it up the middle. And that's Antoine Williams again. And he's going to be brought down at the 46. Let's pick up another 3 yards. So that's going to make it, you can see him on a nice spin move on that carry. He's going to get taken down by 2 defenders there. Look like number 16, Jameson Williams, and number 13, who I do not have on my list. So it'll be 3rd and 3. Irvin keeps it. Quarterback draw up the middle. And he'll get a first down there, taking it to the Bedford 48-yard line. Nice QB draw up the middle. All right. Irvin gets the play. He's going to go under center this time. He's going to hand it. Williams is going to take it, and he's going to lose a yard. They're going to mark him back at the 49-yard line, so he's going to lose a yard on that carry off the left side. Lots of defensive penetration on that left-hand side. There was no hole open up there. So that's going to make it 2nd and 11 from the Bedford 49. Irvin under center. Wide receiver right, one left. He's going to fake the handoff, and he's got pressure. Makes number 12 miss. He's going to throw it back to the other side, and they're going to lose yardage. Lots of yardage on that play. All the way back to their own 41-yard line. 10-yard loss on the play. So that's going to bring up 3rd and 21. Coach Green having a conversation down there with his quarterback. So 3rd and 21. Irvin's in the gun, sidecar left. He's going to drop back to throw. He's going to throw one deep. He's got a receiver open, and it's incomplete. Pass was intended for Michael West. It's covered by number 3, Kevin Woodgett. Pass is incomplete, so that's going to make it 4th and 21, and they're going to have to punt again. We're going to get another flag. We're going to get a false start. That's going to back it up 5 more yards. Now it's 4th and 26. They'll be punting from their own 36-yard line. Gets the snap, gets the kickoff. It's an end-over-end kick. It bounces at the 40 and bounces past the defender. He's able to pick it up, and he's running off the left side. Made a couple men miss, and he's going to get run out of bounds over on the sideline there, and let's see where they mark him out at. They're going to mark him out at the Bedford 42. Nice play by Tristan Anderson to run him out of bounds. But for a minute there, it looked like East was going to put them back in the hole as the punt had rolled by the defender, and the defender was able to catch it off the bounce and take it to the left side, his left side of the field, and get back out to the 42-yard line to give him decent field position. All right. Blevins in the gun. It's going to hand it up the middle to Henderson, excuse me. Cam Henderson's going to get tackled at the 44-yard line. So it's going to make it 2nd down and 8 for Bedford from the 44.
You are asked to sit in the student section. Failure to apply by these rules will result in removal of the stadium. You are not permitted to hang out and loiter at the upper concourse.
Blevins in the gun.
Or around the bathroom.
Henderson behind him.
Please have a seat in the student section.
Man in motion. He's going to hand it off again. And Henderson's going to get tripped up. They're going to give him 2 yards on that. It looked like he was down before that, but they will give him 2 yards. So it's going to be 3rd.
That short game brought up a 3rd down.
Be 3rd and 5 here from the 48. Excuse me, 47. Blevins looking for a play call. Henderson goes in motion, becomes a wide receiver. He's got 4 wide receivers to the bottom. He's got men going deep. He's going to throw. And then just off the hands of number 14, Bryce Turman McCain. Unable to hold on to get both hands on it, so it's going to be an incomplete pass. It's going to make it 4th down and 5 now, and Bedford's going to punt again. Back deep for East, number 4, Michael West. Neither offense has been able to get really any consistency as far as offensively. And we got a flag down on the field. And we've got a false start on Bedford. They're going to back them up 5 yards. So now they'll be punting from the 42, which was their original line of scrimmage, to start this drive. So it'll be 4th and 10, and they will be punting. Number 3, Kevin would get the 3rd. Punting. High snap. He's going to get the kickoff. High. Soaring punt. And fair caught at the 27-yard line.
Fair caught at the 27-yard line.
By Michael West.
Comes out to a 1st down.
All right. See if Coach Green can get this offense rolling here. Irvin in the gun. He's going to throw. He's looking for Davis. He's got him, and he just overshoots him by a couple yards. Davis had his man beat. Ball was just a little bit overthrown. Definitely had him on that play. So Davis is going to check out. Going to get a breather on that long run there. West checks in at wide receiver for him here at the bottom of the screen. Irvin in the pistol. The man behind him. Going to take it. Going to hand it off, and was fumbled, picked back up. That was number 3, Antoine Williams, that had fumbled that, picked it back up, and brought it all the way out to the left side. Let's look at this again. So he drops the handoff there, picks it up, and then comes back out around to the left, to our near side of the field. And then he gets pushed out of bounds at about the 33 by number 6, Kenston Staten. And we've called his name quite a few tonight for Bedford. All right. East has a 3rd and 4 here from the 38, or excuse me, from the 34. Need to get to the 38 for a first down. And what are we going to get here? We're going to get a timeout, East. So East is going to take a timeout with 1:02 left to go here in the first quarter. They've got a 3rd and 5 on their own 33. And they're down 6-0 to Bedford. Neither team has really been able to do much today on offense other than that one big 45-yard, 55-yard run that Bedford had on a belly end around. Other than that, neither team's really been able to do anything today offensively. We've had some penalties by both teams, some false starts, and just, little what you would call sloppy play here in the first quarter. But let's see if East can tighten that up here going into the end of the first, into the beginning of the second quarter. See if they can tighten that up and put a drive together here and get some points on the board. All right, Irvin in the gun, sidecar to his right. 3 wide receivers, top of the screen, 1 at the bottom. And he's going to take and he's going to roll towards the right, looking to throw. No, and he's going to come back left. And he's got nobody in front of him. He's got Davis out there to block for him. Davis makes the block, and he's going in for the touchdown. Beautiful 67-yard touchdown run by Jaden Irvin. What a play. You got to give it to Tyrese Davis on that play. He had one man that he had to block, and he put him on his back for Irvin to walk right into that end zone. Great block by the wide receiver there on that play to make sure that he was able to get into that end zone. And the try for 2 is no good. They tried a little screen pass down to Tyrese Davis, and defenders were able to stop him before he was able to get into the end zone for the 2. So we are tied 6 apiece here at the Rain Stadium. Let's look at this run again. So he's actually looking to throw, and there's nobody to throw, and the pocket collapsed on him. So he scrambled back to the opposite side of the field, and there was nobody on the backside of that play. And you can see here, he switches arms, puts the ball in that outside arm, and you can see there's Tyrese Davis blocking the defender there to allow Jaden to get into the end zone. Beautiful block there at the end, beautiful cutback on that run to bring it to the opposite side of the field where there was nobody there and take it in for the touchdown. Playmakers making plays. That's what we like to see. So here we go. We got, how's everybody doing tonight? We got 49.8 seconds left here. We're getting ready for the kickoff. We're now tied at 6. Like I said, beautiful night down here. If you guys haven't been down to the stadium, what are you waiting for? You get Chick-fil-A, they've got hot dogs, they've got all kind of good food. And then you get to come out here and watch these youngsters, play some football Friday night under the lights. Can't beat that. All right, here we go. East getting ready to kick this one off. Jaden's got his guys ready, and he kicks it. And he's going to take it at the 20. He's out to the 30, cuts it back to the opposite side, and he's going to get dragged down at about the 32-yard line on that play. I believe that was, let's see who that was. Yep, that was Kevin Woodgett for Bedford on the return. So he'll get about 13 yards on the return. Give him 12. Out to the 32-yard line, so Bedford's going to start from the 32. We've got 43.1 seconds left here in the first quarter. All right, Blevins in the gun, Henderson behind him in the pistol. 1 wide receiver to each side. Belly motion. They're going to pitch it to the belly motion man. That is number 1, Jalen Gregory, and he's going to get taken down See if they'll give him a gain of a yard on the play. So they'll get 1 on the play. And that was similar to the belly play that they ran the opposite way when Bedford scored their only touchdown of the game. And that, of course, was to number 2, Rayshawn Duncan. So Bedford's just going to let this quarter run out, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. And at the end of 1, it is Youngstown East 6 and the Bedford Bearcats 6. So we're going to switch ends here, and then we're going to come back for the second quarter. Nice shot of our East band.
We are streaming this game live on Chauffeur Broadcasting on YouTube. Tell your friends and family at home they can watch tonight's game, and it's free of charge. We all like free.
All right. Another quick shout out to all the Chauffeur Broadcasting crew. Myself, I'm James Naples. We've got Mr. Gregory, the virtual media instructor, directing, and we have our wonderful students down here working the cameras. Both of our camera operators are students. Our on-field camera operators are student, and we also have a student over here helping direct this broadcast. So it's a student-run broadcast. We love to bring these games to you. We're going to be doing basketball here, all the home basketball games for most of the home basketball games, I should say, for East and Cheney, both boys and girls. So make sure you catch those here coming up in November. All right, so back to the action. He's going to hand it off the middle. And that ball came out. That should be a turnover. Nope, they're going to say he was down. Let's look at this again. Hands it off the middle. Yeah, it's hard to tell from the replay, but it looks like his knee was down when the ball came out. So they are going to rule him down. It's a good way to continue that play and just continue through the whistle, because you just never know. So that's going to make it second down. We'll give him a gain of 2 on the play for Henderson. Blevins in the pistol, Henderson behind him. Got a wing on each side, receiver on each side. Blevins going to take the snap. He's going to hand it off to number 21. We're going to get I think we're going to get a holding call there. Number 21, Keith Smith, takes the handoff. And he's going to go down at the 33-yard line, but we have a penalty here. And they're going to decline it. And holding on Bedford, which was declined. So they're going to take it. So it's going to be third down now and 9 from the 33-yard line. Excuse me, 4th and 9. Penalty was declined there on third down. So Bedford's going to punt again. Back to punt is Woodgett. And Michael West is going to be back to return. Snap goes over his head, and he's able to recover. Can he get it off? He does get it off. It's a booming high punt. And it's going to bounce, and it's going to take a Bedford roll.
No, he pushed him into it. No! He pushed him into the ball.
Wow.
No.
See what they call here. And they are going to give the ball to Bedford on this. So snap went over his head, and he was able to recover and make the punt. So he gets the punt, and the ball bounces and rolls. I didn't think that Yeah, he did. He did. As he threw him over, he tried to recover that ball and hit it. So Bedford takes advantage of the turnover, and they've got it at the East 36-yard line. And they hand it up the middle to Cam Henderson.
Tristan Anderson on the stop. Second down.
Henderson's going to take it to the 30. Tristan Anderson on the stop. Blevins takes it. He's going to throw off to the left. Gets it out to number 3, Kevin Woodgett. Woodgett's going to have enough for the first down. They're going to mark him down at the 23, excuse me. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 23. All right, here we go. Woodgett in the Wildcat. He's going to run it off the right side, and he's going to run out of bounds. We're going to get 2 flags. 2 more flags, and 2 more after that. Let's see what we've got here. Refs are going to try to sort this out. So we got a holding on the offense. We've got a personal foul on East. So those penalties should offset. This is not right. These officials, that's wrong. Wow. The officiating is just it's an offsetting penalty. If there's a hold and a personal foul, it's an offsetting penalty. I don't know what these officials are doing here. This makes no sense to me, but wow. Okay. So they gave him the first down here. So he tries to run off the left side, and he gets gang tackled there. So we got a 4-yard gain on the play. All right, here they go. 2nd and 5 from the 9 here. He's going to hand it up the middle, and he's going to get tackled. Hey, PJ. What was with that call?
Somebody was right in the way with it. Did it hit him?
They called a hold on Bedford. Yeah. Then they called a personal foul out of bounds, right?
When I thought you meant the fumble.
But that should have been offsetting penalties. It should have came back to the original line of scrimmage and replayed the down.
Correct. On both sides, unless one was a dead ball. Well, no.
They moved it. They moved it up here and gave him a first down. They got to do something with this officiating. It's every week. It's like this. Blevins takes a snap. He's going to throw it off to the end zone, and he's going to throw that one right out of bounds. Not even in the area of his receiver. So that's going to bring up 4th down for Bedford. And I'm assuming they're going to kick a field goal here.
All right, Bears, we have a 4th down. Let's hold them, Golden Bears.
All right, and they're going to go for it on 4th. Blevins is going to throw. And it's incomplete. He did catch it, but he was out of bounds. Good defense there by East. So that's going to be a turnover on downs. So it's going to give East the ball at the 8-yard line, 1st and 10. Nice to see East defense step up there and make that play when they needed it to keep points off the board, because I thought for sure Bedford would bring their kicker in to kick that field goal. He had been out there. He was hitting field goals from 30, 40 yards, so I was surprised not to see them bring him out and take that opportunity to kick that field goal, but he didn't. They decided to go for it. They were able to complete the pass, but the receiver came down out of bounds. So it's good defense there by East to force him to the boundary and not let him come down with that ball in bounds. And that, of course, causes the change of possession. And let's see what East can do here. Irvin in the gun. Pollard to his left. He's going to take it. He's going to follow Pollard as the blocker. And we've got a flag down. See what they call here. We got a hold on East, and it's going to be a half the distance penalty, so that's going to take it from the 8 to the 4. So it'll still stay 1st down. It'll be 1st and 14 now. Deep in their hole from their own 4-yard line. And he's going to hand it up the middle. And there he goes, Antoine Williams. And he's going to get dragged out at the Bedford 46-yard line. Let's look at this replay. So he hands it off and he takes it left, and then he cuts it back to the right. Cuts it back, makes a couple men miss. And then as he tries to cut it back to the middle of the field, he takes a couple defenders with him and he gets dragged down at the 46-yard line. Nice play there. Nice run by Antoine Williams. 50-yard run on the play. They're going to hand it to him again, and he's going to go up the middle, and he's going to break another tackle. And he's going to drop one guy. That should be a 15-yard penalty on the defender there. See what they call here. They're going to call it targeting. Let's look at this replay. So he comes up the middle, takes the handoff, goes to the left side, takes it up the middle, and he's got a defender that lowers his head right here and tried to nail him with the helmet, and they're going to get a targeting call on that every single time. So that's going to be another 15 yards added on to the end of that run. That's going to put East at the 18-yard line. And they're in the red zone now, and they're looking to punch this ball in the end zone. 2 plays, and they've gone into the red zone. So the penalty with the help there. So Jaden hands it off up the middle to Tristan Pollard. Pollard
takes the handoff down inside the 10.
He's going to get marked down. So he takes the handoff here, makes a couple men miss, and then he drags 3 defenders actually, all the way down into they're going to mark him about the 7-yard line. So it's 1st and goal from the 7. Excuse me, it's 2nd and 3 from the 7. Get to the 4, they can get a 1st down. Hands it, and he's going to go into the end zone for the touchdown. Tristan Pollard in for the 7-yard touchdown run. And that'll put East on top, 12-6, with 5:36 to go here in the second quarter. Definitely a huge momentum swing here. These last 3 plays, you had the big 50-yard run when East was buried down in their own end zone. The 50-yard run brings it out to the Bedford 46. Then you get another big run again, along with a targeting call that takes it down inside the 20 and puts the ball in the red zone. 2 plays later, Tristan Pollard takes it in for the 7-yard touchdown. And now the 2-point conversion try is no good.
2-point conversion, no good.
So the score will be East 12, Bedford 6. And we do have a player down for Bedford. So hope he's all right.
Okay. You got it. You got it. Like I did it on purpose.
They come out to check on the Bedford player. Let's remind everybody, next weekend, Cheney East game is going to be on Saturday at noon. Make sure you come out early because we're gonna have WKBN's going to be televising that game as their game of the week. But our Chauvin broadcasting crew, we're going to be here. We're going to be doing a pregame show. We're going to be doing a halftime show. We're going to be doing a postgame show. We won't be live, but we'll be doing that. So come out, and if you're a former alumni of any of the Youngstown City Schools, former athlete, come down. We'd love to interview you and get on one of our shows, either before the game, after the game, or during halftime. So please come down for that game. That's next Saturday at noon here at the Rayen Stadium. Show up early. I'd love to see a gang of alumni out in the parking lot tailgating at 8 o'clock in the morning. That would be fantastic. So make sure you guys show up.
If you have lost a set of keys, we have them up here in the first box. Once again, if you lost a set of keys, they are up here in the first box.
All right, he's getting ready to kick this one off. Definitely a shift in momentum there with East with this last possession by East, just basically just having their way with the Bedford defense. In a matter of 5 plays, they went down and put the ball in the end zone. And there was nothing Bedford could do to stop them on that drive. All right, and here we go. Kicks it off. It's going to be taken at the 26 by Kenston Staten, and he's going to get dropped at the 36-yard line. So give him about a 10-yard, 20-yard return on that. 20-yard return. All right, so here we go. See what Bedford comes out and does on offense. Blevins at quarterback. Henderson behind him in the pistol. You've got Keith Smith and Rayshawn Duncan as the two wings, and then two wide receivers. Smith in motion. They're going to give it to Duncan, though. And Duncan is going to get tackled right at the line of scrimmage for no gain. So it's going to be 2nd and 10 from the 36-yard line. 5 minutes and rolling here in the second quarter. East up 12-6. Let's see if East can get a quick 3 and out here. If they can get a quick 3 and out and get this ball back, they do have a chance to maybe put some more points on the board before halftime here. All dependent on what Bedford does here with the ball. Duncan in motion. He's going to hand it off to Smith. And that was Keith Smith on the handoff up the middle. He's going to gain about 2 yards, and we're going to get a timeout, Bedford here, I believe. Yep. 2-yard gain by Smith. Put him up to the 39-yard line. And we got a timeout, Bedford, with 4:41 to go here in the second quarter. East up 12-6. And if I'm East, I'm hoping I get a stop here. I get this ball back with about 4 minutes to go on the clock. It's enough time that I have enough firepower on offense that East can take it and go down and put a touchdown on the board here, and try to extend that lead before half. We shall see. Bedford coming back out. They're going to be facing a 3rd and 7 here from the 39-yard line. Be interesting to see what they do. They've been a pretty run-heavy offense this whole game. They've thrown a couple passes, but most of them have been, fly patterns out to down the sidelines. So he's going to pitch it to Duncan. Duncan's going to take it on the pitch, and he's going to get enough for a first down on this play. He's going to take it out to the 47-yard line, which is enough for a Bedford first down. So Bedford will retain possession of the ball here. East was hoping to stop him there on 3rd down, hoping they can get him to punt, but that is not the case. Duncan with about 9 yards on the pickup, and that's going to lead a first down for Bedford. Guy in motion. They're going to pitch it to him again, this time coming the opposite way. And nobody can make a tackle. He cuts it back across the middle. Number 1, Jalen Gregory's going to take it to the house for the Bedford touchdown. 53-yard touchdown run for Jalen Gregory. Bedford senior. So that's going to tie our game up at 12 apiece here with 4:12 to go. Let's look at this play. So they pitch it to him on the belly motion, and he comes around to the wide side of the field, and there was defenders that looked like they stopped on the play. I don't know what was going on there. It was just like everybody was watching him run. And he cut it back towards the middle of the field and took it to the house. They're going to hand it to Henderson up the middle, and he's going to get stopped. And he will not get the 2-point conversion. It is no good, so we are going to remain tied at 12 apiece here with 4:12 to go here in the second quarter. And we've got a player down for Bedford. They're going to come out and attend to him. He looks like he's in a lot of pain. Hopefully it's just a cramp, but we shall see. Yeah, if I'm Coach Green on the sideline, I'm asking my defenders, like, what are you doing? Because I watched that replay, and there was guys that basically stopped pursuing the ball, just were kind of standing around looking at the guy running with the ball, and I'm like, what are you doing? Stay in the play, keep pursuing, because in football you just never know. And to see guys, stop like that on a play, you never want to see that. If you're a coach and you're watching game film and you see that, that's like the first thing I'm calling out is like why are you giving up on that play? Just because he's past you doesn't mean something can't happen. So you always stay and always pursuing that play. We'll get this going here as soon as they're still tending to the player on the field. Hopefully he's all right. Looks like they're looking at his lower leg. Down on the field there is number 75, David Smith. He's a 6 foot, 325-pound sophomore for Bedford. Glad he's up all right. Looking like maybe a leg cramp there. Hopefully that's all it was.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
All right, we're getting ready here for the kickoff. So Cheney will have plenty of time here. Or excuse me, East. Done enough of these games this year. Getting the teams mixed up. East will have enough time here. We got 4:12 left in the second quarter, so they should have plenty of time to try to move this ball down and take a lead before halftime. We'll see what they do. Bedford with the kick. Misplayed there by Antoine Williams, and it'll go into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. And they will start at the 20-yard line. All right, here we go. Irvin in the gun. He's going to take, he's going to hand. Up the middle on that play was number 3, Antoine Williams. He's going to get a yard, so make it 2nd and 9 from the 21-yard line. Irvin in the gun. Pollard to his left, sidecar, 2 wide receivers to the left and 2 to the right. He's going to hand it to Pollard. Pollard's going to, and we got a flag down. Pollard's going to gain about 4 yards on the play. Mark him down at about the 25-yard line. So if this play stands, it'll be 2nd and 5, but let's see what the call is.
Penalty on the play.
They're going to back it up. That'll be a 10-yard penalty. So that backs it up to the 11. So it's going to be second now and 19. Need to get to the 30 for a first down. See what they do here. Irvin in the gun. Pollard to his left. 3 wide receivers at the bottom, 1 to the top. And let's see, we got a timeout East. So East is going to take a timeout here with 3:02 to go here in the second quarter. They have 1 timeout left. Second 19, I think this is a good timeout here. Kind of regroup everybody and figure out, hey, what do we want to call here? What are we looking at? What do you think our best play is? Kind of figure that out. And you got 2 down, so you still have another down after this. So you want to try to gain at least half of that back. So you're looking at 19 to go. You want to try to get 9 or 10 yards on this next play to try to make it at least a manageable third down. Ideally, though, you want to get the whole thing, but you want to make it a manageable third down where it's third and short. If you can get 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, that's a manageable third down. So let's see what East does here on this play. And you don't want to be too aggressive because you are backed up in your own end zone, and you've got a tie game right now. You don't want to give Bedford any type of momentum going into halftime, especially with the fact that they get the ball in the second half. So. All right, here we go. He's going to drop. He's going to look. And there's nowhere for him to go, and he's going to get tackled at the 11-yard line. They're going to mark him down at. So no gain on the play. So that's going to make it 3rd down and 19 from the 11. If I'm East, I'm letting this clock run. I'm running as much time as I can off this clock. Additionally, if I am East, I want to try to get as many yards as I can on this so I can get out of the. And they're going to take another timeout. That's going to be their final timeout of the half here, with 2:03 to go. East. Hey, they didn't take 2 back-to-back. They ran a play in between. Yeah. So the only thing that works against you there with taking that time out is the fact that now, one, of course, you don't have any. So if you were to somehow get a first down on this play, now you're trying to go the length of the field with no timeouts. But you stop the clock for the other team. If I'm East, I'm keeping this clock running, especially since I'm backed up in my own end. I'm trying to run as much time off that clock as possible because you don't want to give, if you're going to have to punt here and give Bedford the ball back before the end of half, you want to try to give it back to him with as little time on the clock as possible. So definitely this is where the, that kind of chess matchup comes into play where you're trying to determine what you want to call based on what you think may happen or what you think the other team may do. And you want to try to have the advantage on those decisions when you make them. So, all right, here we go. Jaden's going to take it. He's going to roll one way. He actually handed it off. He had me fooled. Hands it off to Antoine Williams on the play. And Williams goes off the left side, and he's going to get back up. Looked like he was down for a second, but he gets back up. And did we get a timeout there? Did Bedford call a timeout? There's no injury because the guy got up, so the clock should be running. And there they go. They roll the clock again. Okay, there we go. So clock's back rolling. It's fourth down. He gave him a yard on the play, so it'll be 4th and 18 from the 12. And it looks like they're going to punt here. But like I said, if I'm East, I let this run all the way down. All right, they're going to stop the clock now again. Still no signal as to why they stopped the clock. They didn't signal a timeout for anybody. I'm trying to figure out what these refs are doing here. Question is, did somebody call a timeout? Then why'd they stop the clock? There's no change. It wasn't a change of possession. They shouldn't stop the clock. These refs need to learn the rules. Like, this is like, no, seriously. I've been covering all these games all year, and it's like the officiating gets like worse and worse every game. Like, if you're gonna be out here officiating, know the rules. All right, so East is going to punt. They reset the clock to 150. And it's picked up at the 30 by Woodjet. He tries to go right, tries to go left. There's nowhere for him to go. And he's going to get buried. And now we got a flag at the end of the play. He gets buried at the 33-yard line. Starting to get a little chippy out there. See what the ref's call is. Personal foul, face mask on East. They are going to mark the ball down inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 19 with 1:36 to go here in the second quarter. East with no timeouts left, Bedford with 2. So they're going to hand it off to the belly guy on the sweep. It's number 2, Rayshawn Duncan. Excuse me, that was number 21, Keith Smith. The other wing. And he's going to get stopped for no gain on the play. So it's going to make it 2nd and 10 with 1:10 and rolling here in the first quarter. If you're East, you want them to keep taking all this time off the clock and running it down. Now you just have to play defense and keep them out of the end zone. We are under a minute. Blevins with Henderson behind him. He's going to take it, he's going to throw, and he's looking, and he's going to throw the fade into the corner. And it's caught for the touchdown. Number 6, Kirsten Staten. There is a flag on the play, though. See what the call is.
I think he might have picked that flag up.
All right, let's look at this replay because they called pass interference. A little tug at the line. I did not see any pass interference on that play. I don't know what the official's calling on that play. But if he called the grab at the line, that's simply a hold. It's not a pass interference because it was within the 5 yards of the line of scrimmage. Ohio High School Athletic Association, if you're listening, need to do a better job training your officials. Plain and simple. The 2-point conversion is no good, so that leaves Bedford on top, 18-12, with 37 seconds left to go here in the second quarter. So there you see on the 2-point conversion, number 2 is held up and dragged back. And then, of course, you got players that want to come in and push somebody, which there should have been penalties thrown on that, but there was not. But I digress. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know what that call was on that pass interference call because there was 4 yards, almost 3 to 4 yards in between the defender and the receiver. And how you call a pass interference when there's no contact between two players? I don't get it. And if they called what was at the beginning of the play, that simply would have been a hold because that was within the first 5 yards of the line of scrimmage. So. Definitely don't know what these officials are looking at here tonight. All right, so Bedford, they took the penalty, that supposed penalty, the pass interference one, and they kick off from the East 45, and it goes out of the end zone. So with 37 seconds left here, East is going to take over at their own 20. Hey, John. If you go down on the field, let the refs know I'm calling them out on their terrible calling.
I'm staying in my lane. I'm staying out. You gonna go down?
All right, I'll go down and tell them.
That text message, first one, my dad says Pops.
They do need better training. It's ridiculous. All right, so here's East. They got the ball. He's going to roll out. He's looking to throw. Get rid of it. He's got a guy open just over his head. And that'll be incomplete with 31.1 seconds left here to go. But he did have West open. Just a little bit over his head, just a little bit out of his reach. But he was open in a good spot where he could have caught it and got out of bounds. But Irvin was under pressure on that rollout there, so he had to get rid of it quick. Just wasn't able to set his feet and get off a good pass. If I'm East here, I'm looking for maybe Tyrese Davis on a one-on-one matchup. See if you can get him one-on-one. He's up at the top of the screen there. Let's see if he's got one-on-one. You got to find a way to pull that other safety over so that safety can't give over the top help. So with that run up the middle, I think East is just going to let it go here. Nope, they're going to run another one. So 3rd and 5, this could be the last play. And that's it. That's the half. So at the end of the first half, it's Bedford 18, East 12. At halftime, we're going to be showing you East Senior Day. So when we get back from halftime, we'll have the third quarter coverage for you after half. But for now, let's watch East Senior Night.
But he wants to enter the RNA field. Marcus' favorite thing about playing sports for East, building bonds with his teammates and the brotherhood they have built. Stay true to yourself and don't be scared to put some extra work in. Marcus Merchant. Next, we have James Kimbrough. He is being escorted by mom, Javon Brown, dad, James Kimbrough, and in spirit brothers, Vonnie LaBouffe. He will be attending YSU after graduation, and he would like to be entered and be a traveling nurse. James' favorite thing about playing sports for East was spending time with his brothers and building bonds. I also enjoy the moments when I made my family proud of me after my little brother passed away. I love you and miss you, Vonnie. You are with me every day in every play I make. Stay consistent. School goes by fast. That is his advice to the underclassmen. James Kimbrough. Next up, we got Zywan Perkins. He is being escorted by Shakira Jones' mother, Andrea Foltz, Curtis Jones' grandpa. His plans is still undecided after graduation. His favorite memory for playing sports at East was celebrating with his brothers and coaches after the win. His advice to the underclassmen, stay humble, enjoy high school while you can. It goes by fast. Sky is the limit and keep reaching. Zywan Perkins. Next up, we got Trent Madison. He is being escorted by his mother, Patricia, his brother, Jaquan. He plans to attend the Ohio State University and study exercise science. Trent's favorite thing about playing sports for East was building the culture and the conditions of the program that were exceptional relationships, memories with the coaches and teams, and lastly, the momentum of foundation you build for the team, for East High student athletes. His advice to underclassmen, stay in your lane, remain focused, and be confident. Be sure within yourself, because all you have to do is prove to yourself no matter what. Trent Madison. Next, we have Keelan Warren. He is being escorted by mom, Lakia Harris, brother, Hakees Warren, and dad, Holly Warren. He will be attending YSU after graduation, and he would like to enter the Army. Keelan's favorite thing about playing sports was making connections with the players and coaches. Also hearing my name called when making a play on the field. You're welcome, Keelan. His advice to the underclassmen, do your work, keep your GPA up, and be the best at whatever you want to be in life. Mr. Keelan Warren. Next, we have Makai West. He is being escorted by mom, Paige, sister Oriana, and dad Terrence. He is undecided after graduation, but he would like to study sports medicine. His favorite thing about playing sports for East was building friendships and a sense of family. It has also helped me stay disciplined on and off the field. His advice to underclassmen, always write your path. The years you matter, do not waste them. Makai West. Next up, we have Tyrus Davis. He is being escorted by mom, Kimberly Tanner, grandmother, dad, and big brother. Tyrus will be attending YSU, and he plans to study or enter the video broadcasting field. Tyrus' favorite thing about playing sports for East was building bonds with his teammates and coaches. His advice to the underclassmen, enjoy every moment of high school. The time goes by fast. Never let anyone tell you you can't be nothing in life. Just put your mind to it. Tyrus Davis. And we have a band member we also want to give a record knowledge to. Dominic Balabin. He's being escorted by Alec and Tabitha. He will be attending Youngstown State University, and he plans to be a teacher involved in history. Dominic's favorite thing about playing for East was music and how much fun he had playing music with his bandmates. His advice to underclassmen, these years go fast. Use your time wisely and always put your best foot forward. Dominic Balabin. And that is our 2026 senior class of East High Golden Bears. Good luck in the future with all your endeavors. get ready and welcome the East High Marching Band, featuring our very own Golden Barrettes. First up, they're going to hit the ground with the Stevie Wonder classic, Higher Ground.
Jay gave you the key, right?
Next up, enjoy this recent classic for the band. Enjoy our version of APT. And for our final number tonight, we would like to close with our of the drumline favorite, out. Let's give them a round of applause for our awesome halftime show. The East High Marching Band and our wonderful Golden Barrettes.
They say they changed that game.
All right, students, please begin to start finding your seats. As the third quarter is getting ready to begin, please start finding your seats. Thank you.
Put your arms out front, lean side to side. They gon' be
Hey, welcome back, everybody. We're getting ready here. We got a couple minutes here until we kick off in this third quarter. Let's recap over the first half. First team to score, of course, was Bedford. They had a big end around that they ran and got a 55-yard touchdown run on that play to take a 6-0 lead. Their two-point conversion was no good. East would come back and get back on the board and tie it up, and it would be tied 6-6. Then East would come back down, get another touchdown. They would go up 12-6. And then Bedford would come back and tie the game up at 12-12. And then right before the end of half, Bedford would get a couple. There was one call that was definitely questionable, the pass interference in the end zone that they caught the touchdown pass on. But they would take a 18-12 lead right before half. And, of course, that's where we are now. Bedford up 18-12 over East. We're getting ready here to start the third quarter. We've just got both teams are on the sidelines. Bedford kicker still on the field here, kind of warming up a little bit. So, but we're getting ready to go here. We're getting ready to start the second half. I want to welcome everybody back for the second half. Jim Naples here. We've got our Chauvin broadcasting crew. Mr. Gregory's over here working the boards with one of our students, and then we also have students that are working both cameras down on the field, and we have another student that's actually on the field with the field camera. So big shout out to all the Chauvin broadcasting and Chauvin virtual media students that are helping us produce this game and bring this game to you guys tonight. So thanks for joining us and being here with us. We really appreciate all the support that we get out there from the Youngstown community. Just a little heads up. So next weekend, Saturday, 12 o'clock noon, is the final East Cheney game here at the Rayan Stadium. The last time those two teams are going to be playing. As you know, next year we combine the high schools here in Youngstown and we become the Youngstown Defenders. So if you're going to come out next Saturday, noon game time. So you want to come out early, though, because we're going to have WKBN here doing Game of the Week for that game. But we also have a special event that we're going to be holding here. We're going to be doing a pregame show, a halftime show, and a postgame show. The Chauvin broadcasting crew. We're going to be doing it down on the field, on the other side of the field there, and it's going to be fantastic. We're going to have alumni come out, and we want all the alumni to come out. If you've gone to any Youngstown City school, come out. We'd love to get you in for an interview, especially if you're a former athlete. We've got some great stuff coming up. We've got an all-alumni basketball game coming up next month over at Cheney. We'll be broadcasting that game. Chauvin Broadcasting will be broadcasting that game live. So make sure you come out for that one next month. But like I said, next weekend, it's that final East Cheney game, and it's going to be big. So we want this place packed. We want to sell out, standing room only crowd. We're going to be doing a lot of great events that weekend to commemorate that weekend and to blast us off into the next phase of Youngstown City Schools. And I think it's just going to be great because once we combine these two schools, you're going to see the talent, especially when it comes to athletics, you're going to see that talent really shine out. So here we go with the kickoff, the second half kickoff, and East gets the ball first. And it's taken by the up man at the 14-yard line, and he's going to stumble, and he's going to get taken down at about the 20. They're going to mark him at the 21, so Tyrese Davis gets it back out to about the 21-yard line. Yep, that's where they're going to mark him at the 21. So it'll be first down. It'll be first down East at the 21-yard line. Start off the second half. All right. Let's see what formation they come out with here. I'm assuming it's going to be a pistol. Either pistol or gun. All right, and they're going to be in the gun. He's going to have a sidecar to his left. That will be Antoine Williams. Two wide receivers. He's going to hand it to Williams. Williams is going to go right, come back up the middle, and he's got a nice gain, and he breaks another tackle, and he's going to get thrown down at about the 40-yard line. 19-yard pickup on the play. let's look at this play again. So he takes the handoff from Irvin, and he goes right, and there's nothing there, so he turns back up towards the middle and cuts it right back up in the middle of the field, and he makes a couple guys miss, breaks a couple tackles, and then he gets spun down by Zaman Bell, a junior, 6'4", 210-pound defensive lineman at the 40-yard line. So that's going to be first down for East at the 40. And they're in the pistol, and he's going to hand it off. And there goes Williams again. He makes another guy miss, and he's off to the races. Here he goes. And he's going to get dragged down by 3 defenders at the Bedford 42-yard line. That's going to be another East first down. 18-yard pickup. Williams goes right, runs into the back of his blocker, cuts it back up to the middle, and it takes 3 Bedford defenders to take him down. He's going to get taken down. Looks by, let's see, number 55, Braylon Sims, on that tackle for Bedford. Hand off to Williams again. He goes off the right side, and he's breaking off another chunk. And that's going to be another 18-yard run. It's going to take him down. He's going to be out of bounds. Looks to be about the 23-yard line.
Does it again for another East High Golden Bear first down.
And Antoine Williams is down on the play. Let's look at this replay here. So he comes off the sideline, takes a big hit, knocks the defender down. Then he takes a big shot there by number 27. They do not have a 27 listed on Bedford's. A couple players here not listed on Bedford's roster sheet. So I apologize for that. Looking like maybe he just got the wind knocked out of him there. Did take a big shot over on that sideline after that nice run. And they've got him marked out at the 24. Not a guy they can afford to lose right now. Looks like you're going to get him up. Looks like he's going to jog off. I think he just got the wind knocked out of him there. Looked like a guy maybe landed on top of him when he hit him, so probably knocked the wind out of him. Looks like he's all right there. He's jogging off. So hopefully we'll see him back in the game here in a few minutes. Let him catch his breath. All right, let's see what East does here. 1st and 10 from the Bedford 24. Moving the ball well here in the second half. Definitely need to snag that momentum up. One wide receiver to each side. He's going to take it. He's going to hand it up the middle. Tristan Pollard. Pollard's going to get marked down at the 19, so give him about 5 yards on the play.
Tristan Pollard was a gain about 5.
So they're going to mark him down at the 19.
Brings up a Golden Bear second.
Should be 2nd and 5. Definitely manageable down and distance here. Whatever Coach Green said to him at half, they've definitely come out with a fervor here in the second half. Irvin in the gun, sidecar to his right, man in motion, takes the snap, and he's going to keep it himself, and he's going to run off the left side, and he's going to lose. He's going to lose a yard and a half. So it's going to make it 3rd down and about 6. We'll call it 7, 3rd and 7. 21-yard line. Irvin in the pistol. Pollard the back behind him. Kimbrough in motion. He's going to hand it up the middle, and that's going to go nowhere. He's going to get maybe a yard to the 20, and that's it. So it's going to be 4th down and 6 here from the 20-yard line. Let's see what East decides to do. I mean, at this point, they have to go for it. They don't have much in the way of a field goal kicker, so this would be a pretty long field goal for them if they tried one here. Let's see what they do. Yep, they're going to go for it. So you've got Irvin in the gun. Pollard sidecar left. He's going to take it. He's looking to throw. Got to throw the ball, and he's going to try to run. We're going to get a flag. And I think that's going to be a hold, and this is going to be a turnover on downs. I think they're going to decline that holding call. And he's going to get tackled at the 22, and it's going to be a turnover there at the 22. See what they call. Yep, there's a holding call declined. So that's going to be a turnover on downs. So Bedford's going to take over possession at the 22. Definitely not the result East was looking for in that first drive coming out of half. Had a couple big plays, and they weren't able to capitalize on them. And they end up turning the ball over to Bedford at the 22. All right, Bedford's back out. Blevins at quarterback. 6 foot, 150-pound freshman. Cam Henderson in the back. He's going to hand it off to Henderson. Henderson's going to go up the middle. And they're going to tackle him down at about the 20. See where they mark him. Looks like they're going to mark him at the 26. So it'll be a 3. Yeah, let's see. Nope, they mark him at the 27. They mark him at the 27. So it's going to be 2nd and 5. Hand off to Henderson up the middle again, and he's going to get stopped down. No gain on the play. So that'll be 3rd down and 5 now. Good defensive stop there to hold him to no game. So it's 3rd and 5 here from the 27. Under 7.5 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. East needs a stop here on 3rd down. Blevins takes it. He's going to drop back. He's looking to throw. He's going to throw down the middle, and it's going to be intercepted. Michael West on the return. He could take this all the way. 10, 5, touchdown. Big defensive play there by East. Michael West picking off that pass over the middle that was well overthrown and returned for the pick 6. Definitely the motivation and the change that they needed here in the second half for East. Let's see if this can get East defense pumped up and moving. We got a flag on the play. So we got a personal foul on East. And that's going to take that touchdown off the board. Wow. Let's look at this replay. So he drops back to throw, and he just lobs one over the middle, and it just like airmailed that thing. It was 10 yards overthrown easily. And he gets the pick. And they got right there, number 7. Zawan Perkins get hit. He got called for that blindside block. He just blasted that guy from Bedford. That's no wonder they called a penalty on that. That was a big blindside block. So East is going to start first down from their own 43-yard line. Handoff goes up the middle, and it breaks outside. Pollard broke it outside, tried to go up the middle, was stuffed up. There was nothing there, and he broke it outside. Was one tackle away from taking that to the house. He's going to pick up 5 on the play. Oh, we got another penalty. Wow. Another hold. All right, so that's going to be 1st and 20 from their own 34-yard line. He's going to take it. He's going to hand it off. Pollard's another flag down. My goodness.
Guess what, fans? There's another flag. Hold up.
And we've got a player injured for Bedford, number 55, Braylon Sims. Personal foul, face mask on the defense. So finally, East gets a penalty to go their way here in the second half. It's the first one, I think, that's gone their way the whole game. Definitely a big face mask call there. So they get 15 yards on it, and they get a first down. See where they marked the ball. So they marked the ball all the way at the Bedford 43-yard line. So that's where East will continue this possession here once they get Braylon Sims, the injured Bedford Bearcat, off the field there. Let's give that young man a hand. Hopefully he's all right. All right. 6:33 here to go in the third quarter. Bedford's up 18-12. East is driving the ball. They got first down at the Bedford 43. Takes a snap, hands it. Up the middle on the play, Antoine Williams. Gain of 3.
Williams gained 3 on that play.
Make that.
Second down.
So it'll be second down. Another player down. Looks like a leg cramp. And that's what it is. Yeah, so third quarter here, East has made a couple big plays to kind of pull this momentum in their direction. Now we have to see if they can capitalize by getting this ball in the end zone. All right. Irvin in the pistol. Pollard behind him. Takes a snap. Hands it off to Pollard. Pollard up the middle. Makes another man miss. Breaks a tackle. Breaks another. And he's off to the races. And he's going to get dragged down at about the 22-yard line by Jalen Gregory. They're going to mark him. Let's see where they're going to mark him down at. They're going to mark him down at the 23. 18-yard run on the play. We've got another injured player, this time Bedford, Kevin Woodgett. He's down again. He's been down a couple times today. A lot of guys cramping up. Players, that's why we tell you, hydrate, 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 so you don't run into these problems towards the end of the game. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Woodgett the third. He's going to walk off the field. And I think we're going to get back into play here.
It's one of my juniors, 52, is in the virtual media program.
Oh, okay. Shout out there to Charlie Harrison. You see on the screen, big number 52. Chauvin virtual media student. Love to give our guys shout outs when we can. All right. I think we're ready to get back to play here. East has the ball 1st and 10 at the Bedford 23. 5:28 to go here in the third quarter. Tristan Pollard in the backfield. Irvin's going to throw. He's got him open. Oh! He had Tyrese Davis open, just underthrew him a little bit. The defender tipped the ball. Davis made a heck of a play to try to come up with that, but just couldn't come up with it on first down there. I like the play call. He definitely had the one-on-one that he was looking for. You just got to put that ball up and put it more towards the back corner of the end zone where only your guy can get to it. He does that, puts a little bit more air under that ball. That's a touchdown. All right, let's see what they do here. Davis at the bottom of the screen. One wide receiver to the top. Oh, he goes to hand it off, goes the wrong way with the handoff, so he has to take it and keep it himself. And he'll gain about 2 yards down to the 21. So it's going to be 3rd down and 8 now from the 21. You know, this is 4-down territory here for East. If I'm East, I'm trying to get, 5-6 yards at least on this next play to make it a manageable 4th down. Preferably you like the 1st down, but you definitely want to get, something to make it a manageable 4th down attempt if that's your plan to go for it on 4th. Williams sidecar. He's going to hand it to Williams. Williams going to take it off the right side, and he's going to break a tackle, and he's going to get thrown down at the 11-yard line, and that's going to be enough for an East 1st down. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line, so they can get a 1st down here if they get it down inside the 1. So they definitely have good opportunity here to put 6 points on the board. Let's see what they come up with. And you can see Bedford's looking a little bit tired. Guys standing around, hands on their hips. All right, we've got Irvin in the gun. He's got a sidecar to the right. That's Pollard. Sidecar to the left is Kimbrough. And he's going to take it himself up the middle.
Irvin keeps it himself and runs it down to the.
And he gets down to about the 5-yard line. So we'll give them 6 yards on the carry. So that'll bring up 2nd down and 5. See where they mark them at. Yep, they marked them at the 5, so 2nd and 4. He's got to get to the 1 yard line for a 1st down, into the end zone for the touchdown. 3 minutes and counting here in the 3rd quarter. Both teams still have both timeouts left. We've got Irvin in the gun. Pollard to his right. Kimbrough was to his left, and they hand it up the middle. And it looks like there's going to be no gain on that play. Maybe lost a half a yard. We'll still call it 3rd and 4 from about the 5.5 yard line. And we've got another player down. That is Tristan Pollard down on the play. Looks like another cramp. Yep, that's what it is. A lot of players cramping up tonight. Hydrate, 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 young men. Hydrate. This is why when you get into the upper levels of football, college, and professional things like that, that's why these guys spend so much money taking care of their bodies, because it's a constant fight, especially when you get into those, those upper levels, like I said, college and pro. Those guys are, it becomes your job, playing sports. And so in order for you to keep your job, you have to keep a healthy body, which means you need to be hydrating and doing all those kind of things. So hydration is very, very important. Glad to see that young man's up and all right. Hopefully he'll be back in here in the next couple plays. All right, so it's 3rd down, 4 yards to go from the 5.5. We've got Irvin in the gun with Antoine Williams to his right, 1 wide receiver to each side. He's going to take it. Irvin's going to keep it, and he's going to dive into the middle for the touchdown. East Golden Bear touchdown. We are all knotted up at 18 apiece now with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left to go here in the 3rd quarter.
For East Golden Bear touchdown.
Nice run there by Jaden up the middle. Michael West is going to check out. Number 13, Khalil Mason will check in. And let's see what they have for this 2-point conversion from the 3 yard line. Got Irvin in the gun. Williams to his right as the sidecar. 1 receiver to each side. And we've got James Kimbrough as the up back. And he's going to take it in for the 2-point conversion. So your score with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left to go is East 20, Bedford 18. East has their first lead of the game here in the 3rd quarter. Big momentum shift for East here. Let's see if they can take that momentum and carry it into the rest of this 3rd quarter and into the 4th and take this game over. All right, crowd's pumped up, ready to go. Got our students down there, all our seniors. All right, getting ready to kick it off. And here's the kickoff. And it's going to be picked up at the 18-yard line. And he's going to get pulled down. That's Kevin Woodgett, who went off the field earlier. He's going to get pulled down. We got a fight going on over here around the 42. And teammates pull their teammates off the other. So Bedford's going to take over at the 32, their own 32-yard line. No penalties there. Thought maybe we could have had maybe an unsportsmanlike there, but the refs kept their laundry in their pocket. All right. Let's see what the defense has for Bedford here. All right. So we've got Blevins back out there in the pistol. He's going to send a guy in belly motion. He's going to pitch it to that guy. That is Jalen Gregory. Jalen Gregory's going to lose yardage, and he's going to take a big loss all the way back to the 24-yard line. So let's look at this replay. Good penetration by the ends, that was Tyrese Davis tied up with his blocker, pushed his blocker way into the backfield. And that caused the running back to have to go behind him to get around him, and that caused that big loss, 8-yard loss on the play. Nice play there by defensive back Tyrese Davis to push his defender into the backfield, his blocker, and cause the disruption of that play, which caused a huge loss. So that's going to set Bedford back now. 2nd and 18 from their own 24. Not where you want to be if you're Bedford and now you're down. Blevins in the gun. Henderson behind him. He's going to take it. He's going to hand to Henderson up the middle. And Henderson's going to make one man miss. And he'll pick up about 5 yards and take it up to about the 30-yard line. We'll give him 6 on the play. So it's going to be 3rd down and 12 from the 30-yard line. They got to get to the 42 for a 1st down. Let's see what East defense can do here. If I'm East, I'm looking, maybe they pass the ball here again. And their quarterback hasn't been too consistent on his passing. He's overthrown most of his passes all night tonight. The couple one-on-one balls that he had down by the sideline, he overthrew and threw the ball out of bounds. Didn't even give his receiver a chance to catch it. So they've got 4 wide. Blevins is going to drop. He's going to throw. He's going to throw one, and he's got a man wide open, and he overthrows him. He had a man wide open down the sideline. Number 2, Rayshawn Duncan, was wide open going down the sideline. Blown coverage there by East, and East got lucky because their quarterback just overthrew him by about 3 yards. So it's going to be 4th down now and 12 from the 30. And yeah, they're going to punt. They have to punt here. I mean, you're down by 2 points. You do not want to go for it here and give East the ball, on this side of the 50. Especially the way East has been playing in the 3rd quarter here. They've been moving the ball basically at will, other than a few mental mistakes and a few questionable penalties. All right, Michael West back to return this punt. Gets the punt, gets it off, spiral, and he takes it on the fly, and here he goes. And he's going to get tackled at about the 49-yard line. So good return there. Return of about 14-yard return on that play. So that's going to give East good field position at the 49-yard line. 51 yards to go for another touchdown here for East, so let's see what they can do. 21.5 seconds left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Both teams still have both timeouts left. Been definitely a hard-fought game on both sides. Couple turnovers here and there. A couple questionable penalties. One kind of crazy call on a punt that turned into a turnover for Bedford. But it's been a back-and-forth game. Takes the handoff, hands it up the middle. Williams looks like he'll gain 1 on the play. Give him 2. So he'll go to the Bedford 49. So a 2-yard pickup on the play. So it'll make it 2nd and 8 for East here. And that's going to be the end of our third quarter.
Stand by as we begin the fourth quarter.
So here we go. East has the lead, 20-18, as we head into the fourth quarter. So we'll get a short break here for the players. They'll switch sides. And East will now be heading to the south end zone.
Students, please begin to start calling your lines. I repeat, please begin to start calling your lines. Thank you.
Definitely big momentum swing. East now has the momentum. They just need to take advantage. Hey, everybody out there, thank you for tuning in today. Chaufin Broadcasting, bringing you this Bedford Bearcats versus your Youngstown East Golden Bears here from Rand Stadium. Thanks for tuning in. We appreciate you coming in and watching the broadcast. Our students work very hard to bring these broadcasts to you. We'd also like to thank the Youngstown City School District for allowing our students the opportunity to come on here and broadcast these games and bring them to you at home who can't make it out here to the stadium. All right, East is going to start the fourth quarter. Williams going to take the handoff, and he's going to lose a yard on the play. Nowhere for him to go. The interior just collapsed on him. There was really nowhere for him to go, so he loses a yard on the play. So now it's going to be 3rd and 9 from midfield. Coach has given Jaden Irvin some instructions as he runs back out into the huddle. Let's see what East does here on 3rd and 9 from midfield. Got Irvin in the backfield. It's going to be in a pistol. Behind him is going to be Williams. One wide receiver to each side. Going to take it. He's going to hand it to Williams. Williams is going to try to run it off the right. He's going to cut it back up and to the left. And Williams is going to be taken down at about, let's see where they mark him at. I think they're going to mark him at the 42. So it should be 4th and 1 here. Yep, it's going to be 4th and 1 from the 42.
Williams Jr. gains a total of 8.
8-yard gain on that play. Look at this run by Williams. He went outside, nothing out there, cut it back up into the middle, and stretched it for as far as he could get. And they marked him down at the 42, so it's going to be 4th down and 1 here. So Jaden Irvin's going to get under center. He's going to take it, he's going to sneak, and he's got the first down. You're going to mark him down at the 39-yard line. 3 yards on the sneak.
Takes it up the middle for a first down.
Nice play call there by East on that 4th and 1. They got a nice push from the right side of that line, and the right side of the line just collapsed that defensive line down into the middle, and that gave Jaden Irvin an easy first down on that quarterback sneak. Nice execution on that play there. All right, here we go. Irvin's going to get back under center. He's got Kimbrough, the fullback. Williams in the backfield, and he's going to keep it, and he's going to bounce out, and he's going to bounce around the right side, and he's going to go down. Let's see where they mark him down at the 33-yard line, it looks like. Yep, they're going to mark him down at the 33, so it's going to be 2nd down and 4. East doing a good job here. They're moving the ball well. They're taking good time in between plays to kind of milk some of that clock off and let that clock run as they're driving this football. Very good clock management by the coaches down there, making sure that they take their time, get the right plays in, chew some of this clock up. All right, Irvin under center. He's going to take the snap, going to turn, hand it to Williams. Williams off the right side. He makes one miss. And he drags another 5 yards. And he's going to get pushed out of bounds at about the 12-yard line. 21-yard run on the carry. So he takes it, gets the handoff, goes off the right side. I mean, he went by 6 guys before they even knew he was by him. And he drags another guy, 3 to 5 yards down the field and gets marked out of bounds at the 12. Nice play there. 21-yard run on the play. This young man's been outstanding tonight. All right, let's see what they come back. They bring Irvin back under center again. It's been working for him, so if it's been working, keep doing it. Turns and hands it. Williams keeps driving his feet. They're going to mark him down inside the 10, about the 9.5. So we'll give him about 3 on the play. So it'll be second down. Needs to get to about the 3-yard line, 2 or 3 yard line for a first down. We'll say the 2. Like I said, clock running. We're now going to be about under 8 minutes after they snap this ball to go here in the 4th. In the gun, takes it. He's going to keep it himself. He's going to go right up the middle with it. He's going to break a tackle and into the end zone for the touchdown. Jaden Irvin takes it in for the East touchdown. East takes the lead, 26-18 now. With under 8 minutes to go. We're at 7:54 to go here in the 4th quarter.
26-18.
If East can get this 2 points on the board, that'll put them up by 2 scores. Crucial 2-point conversion here. Otherwise, it's still an 8-point game. So we've got Irvin in the gun. Williams sidecar to the right. Takes it. He's going to keep it. Turn it up. And he's going to get taken down at the 1-yard line. The 2-point conversion is no good. So our score remains East 28, Bedford 18. All right. East is definitely taking back the momentum here in the second half. Big scoring drive right before we ended the 3rd quarter. Coming to the 4th quarter, East gets the ball back and they go down and they drive it and they put it in the end zone. All right, and here we go with the kickoff. Irvin getting set to kick it off. And there we go. He's going to take it about the 25. He's going to come back around to the right side, and he's going to get pushed out of bounds. Kevin Woodgett gets pushed out of bounds by Keelan Moore. They're going to mark him out at the 40-yard line. So Bedford's going to start at their own 40. 1st and 10, 7:48 to go here in the 4th quarter. East leading 26-18. Nice shot of the cheerleaders down there, getting the crowd excited and pumped up. All right, and here we go. Bedford Comes out. They've got Blevins in the gun. Rayshawn Duncan Jr., sidecar to his left. He's going to take it, hand it off to Duncan. Duncan's going to go up the right side, and he's going to make a couple men miss. He's going to get about 15 yards on the carry. They're going to mark him down at the 45-yard line. That's going to be a first down for Bedford. Look on the replay here. He went around the right side. He didn't get hit until he was 10 yards downfield. And then they were able to bring him down. Michael West and Dion Perry with the tackle there. He's going to hand it off to Duncan again. He's going to try the right side again. And this time he's going to be held to about 6 yards on the play, down to the 39-yard line. So it's going to be second down and 4. Takes it. He's going to pitch it to Duncan. And Duncan's going to get brought down in the backfield. Nice play there by Tyrese Davis to take Duncan down in the backfield. Good. Let's watch this replay. So they pitch it to the left. Duncan comes out, and the defenders blow the play up, and you've got defenders in the backfield, which causes him to stutter step and then, of course, get taken down there by Davis. So he's going to lose. He's going to lose 2 on the play back to the 41. So it's going to be third down and 6 from the 46-yard line. Excuse me, the 41-yard line. Under 6 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Third down for Bedford. Let's see what they can do. He's going to drop back to pass. Heavy rush, and he's going to go down. Big sack on the play. Mark Butler. And they're going to mark him down at the East 49-yard line. 10-yard loss on the sack. And you can see right from the beginning of this play, there was no stopping him. Number 52 from Bedford had no chance at blocking Butler on that play. No chance whatsoever. And Butler just blew him out of the water and sacked the quarterback for a 10-yard loss. So that's going to be fourth down now from the 49. And let's see what they're going to do. They're going to go for it. Down by 8 with 5 minutes and counting to go here in the fourth quarter. 4th and 16. He's going to drop back. He's going to throw. And that's it. Good play there by East. Let him catch the ball and just down him. You got the ball. You couldn't ask for anything better on a fourth down attempt by your opponent. Throw a ball like that where he's got to dive to get it. And once he's down on the ground, he's down. So East is going to take over at their own 42-yard line with 4 minutes and 54 seconds left to go here in the fourth quarter. If I'm East, I'm grounding, I'm pounding, and I'm taking every single second I can take in between in the huddle. I'm taking every second I can to run off this clock. I do not want to give this ball back to them, period. All right, so here we go. And they do. On the run. That's Antoine Williams. And he's going to pick up about 5 yards on the play. They're going to mark him down at the 47-yard line. So it'll be 2nd and 5. Biggest thing, clock is rolling. All right, here we go. Irvin in the gun, takes it, he's going to keep it. He's going to go right up the middle, and he'll pick up maybe 2 yards to the 49. We'll give them 2 to the 49. So it's going to be third down now and 3. If you're East, you're loving this. Even though it's 3rd and 3, that clock is just moving. Urban in the gun. Sidecar to his left. Takes it. Hands it to the sidecar. That is Tristan Pollard. And Pollard's off, and he steps out of bounds. We got a flag down. See what we got here. There's a flag down at the 42. They're going to mark him out. They're going to spot the ball at the 38. If the play stands, definitely be enough for a first down and keep this clock rolling. Another holding call. They're going to march it back 10 yards to the 49. So it's going to be 3rd down and 5. 4. 3rd and 4. So they still only have to get to the 48 of Bedford for a first down. Clock is rolling. Should be about under 3 minutes here by the time they snap this ball. And they do. And they're going to throw. And he's going to throw one deep. And he's got him up. Oh! Tyrese Davis had the touchdown. All he had to do was hang on to it. Hit him in the hands and fell. They had it right there. That would have put the game away. Just for a second, took his eyes off that ball as it hit him in the hands, and he dropped it. Wow, I thought that would have been the game right there. All right, so we got 2:57 left to go here on the clock. It is 4th down and 4. Let's see what East is going to do here. I think they're going to punt. Yeah, they're going to punt here, which is smart. You don't want to take a chance of going for it here and only giving them half the field. If you can, ideally you'd like to take it and punt it. If I was them, I'd punt it to the near side of the field here and punt it out of bounds around the 30-yard line. Don't even give them a chance to return it. Takes the snap, gets the kickoff. It's a high end-over-end kick. He's going to take it at about the 26. He's going to go back to the wide side of the field. He's going to make one man miss, and he's going to run out of bounds at about the 45-yard line. Let's see where they mark him out at. I believe that was Cam Henderson on that return. And they do. They mark him out at the 45-yard line. So Bedford will have it 1st and 10 from their own 45-yard line. They've got to go 55 yards, score a touchdown, and get a 2-point conversion to even tie this game up. So they've got a lot of work ahead of them, and they haven't had too much success tonight moving the ball. Majority of their points came off of mistakes that gave them short fields. So he throws over the middle. Oh, and it's almost intercepted through the hands of number 3, Kevin Woodgett, and almost intercepted there by number 3 from East, Antoine Williams. So that's going to bring second down and 10 up. 2:46 to go here in the 4th quarter. East up 26-18. All right, Blevins in the gun. He's got 3 to the top, 3 wide receivers to the top, 2 to the bottom. He's going to take the snap. He's looking to the top. He's going to throw. And he's got a man open, and that's going to be a completed pass down to the East 44-yard line. That's going to be a first down. And now the clock continues to roll. We're at 2 minutes and 30 seconds left to go here in the 4th quarter. All right, Blevins is in the gun. Sidecar is going to be Rayshon Duncan. He's got 3 wide receivers to the bottom, 1 to the top. Taking an awful lot of time to get this play off. Takes this snap. He's going to throw a quick screen down to the bottom to number 3. That is Kevin Woodgett. We've called his name a bunch of times tonight. And he's going to pick up about 6 on the play. So it's going to make it second down, in 4. So it'll be 2nd and 4 from the 39-yard line. And we're under 2 minutes to go here. Under 1:30. Takes a snap. He's going to roll right. He's looking to throw. He's going to throw. And that is going to be intercepted.
And we have an interception.
Khalil Mason on the interception. Beautiful, beautiful defensive play out there. And we've got a player down. So look at his pass here. He throws it out. And just a nice break on the ball. Pass was thrown outside. He didn't even throw it to his receiver. He threw it outside of where his receiver had stopped at. And Mason just ran the route for him. And basically just spotted the ball, saw where the pass was going, intercepted it. Nice play there. Hopefully this young man, I couldn't see who it is there for Bedford. Hopefully he's all right. I couldn't tell on the replay what had happened, but I'm wondering maybe if he got landed on. Sometimes you get landed on like that, it'll knock the wind right out of you. All right, so East now with the ball here. Their own 31-yard line. 1st and 10 after that interception. Big play by the defense tonight. Defense has made some big plays tonight when the offense has really needed them to get some momentum back. We had that interception by Michael West earlier in the game that kind of turned the momentum there. And then East was able to take and move the ball down and end up getting a touchdown out of that. And now they get this turnover here at the end of the game to stop Bedford from driving. Good play there. Just run the clock off, do what you can. We're going to get a timeout here by Bedford. That's going to be their first of 3. With 1:12 to go here in the 4th quarter. So a loss of about 2 yards on that play. So that'll take us to a 2nd and actually make a 3-yard loss on the play. So it'll be 2nd and 13. So it'll be interesting to see what East decides to do here. I mean, you definitely want to get them to waste their timeouts here. You want them to burn those other 2 timeouts so they don't have any left. But at the same time, you'd love to get a first down here because if you get a first down, that's it. That's the game. And I know if I'm Coach Green down there on the east sideline, I really don't want to give them the ball back. You just want to end this game with your offense on the field, where you can go and just take a knee and just run the clock out. So let's see what East can do here. So we've got Irvin in the gun. Sidecar to his left. He's going to take the snap. He's going to hand it to him. And he's going to go. And he's going to get a first down. And he does. He gets taken down at the 42-yard line. And that is going to be enough for an East first down. And that just about ices the game now. If I'm Bedford, I think they called a timeout, but it's not really going to make much of a difference now. Nope, clock's rolling. Clock's rolling. I think Bedford knows why even. Nope, they're going to take a timeout now. I mean, doesn't really matter at this point because if you're East, you run a couple plays, make them use their last timeout. They can't get the ball back here. So we got 1:01 left to go here in the fourth quarter. East is up 26-18 with the football. They've got 1st and 10 from their own 43-yard line. Huge momentum shift here in the second half. You know, East went into halftime and they were down and they came back out, got back into this game, tied it up, and then proceeded to take the lead on the 2-point, which gave them a 20-18 lead. And then, of course, they got the ball back again and scored another touchdown to give them this 26-18 lead. And they haven't really been pressured this second half by Bedford at all. And like I said, Bedford's had a hard time moving the ball today. The only time they were able to put the points on the board that they do have were by shortened fields and mistakes on East part, whether it be a turnover that they had on a punt that gave them good field position in the first half, or just penalties and just mistakes and things like that. And their first touchdown was a 55-yard touchdown run, and other than that, they haven't really done much on offense today. They've showed some flashes of what they could be, but they just haven't been able to put it together here. But East, give them credit. They came back in the second half and they took control of this game. And this is the favorite formation we all love to see, the victory formation. Take a knee here and see if Bedford even calls that last time out. I don't think they will. And they're just going to let this clock roll. All right, we should have maybe one more kneel down.
Before the name is out, let's shout out our East High Golden Bear cheerleaders for doing a phenomenal job all year. They have some amazing coaches coaching those young ladies.
All right. So it should be one more play here, and I think that'll be it. East will move on to 6-3. Bedford will move on to 3-6. And there's the kneel down, and that should do it.
And that should do it, fans.
All right. So our final tonight will be East 26, Bedford 18. I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight to Chaufin Broadcasting. I'm James Naples. For our director, Mr. Gregory, and all of our wonderful Chaufin Broadcasting and Chaufin Virtual Media students, we thank you for joining us for this production of Youngstown City Football. Reminder, next Saturday we won't be live. WKBN will be with the game of the week, East and Cheney. But we will be here at the stadium doing a pregame show, a postgame show, and a halftime show. So please, Youngstown, come on out for the final game for East and Cheney. Come out to Rain Stadium. Let's pack the house. Let's have a great game. I want to see all those alumni come out here. Let's hear all the old sports stories and things like that. So come on out and join us for Chaufin Broadcasting. I'm James Naples, and for Mr. Gregory, have a good evening. Ciao.